If you're taking part in our 15-day swimming-specific yoga challenge, this is your day one video. So what I'm going to do each day is I'm going to provide you with a video that's a little bit shorter of a practice, just in case you don't have the time to do a half-hour, 45-minute, or even longer yoga session than that. What I want to give you is the opportunity to do a shorter practice that you can fit into your day. So today we're going to focus on the fundamentals a little more. In this video, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I have to make some different adjustments because currently right now I've got a broken wrist. So when you're looking at plank, when you're looking at lowering down through our chaturanga, and when you're looking at down dog, I'm going to have to do all of those poses on my forearms. So I'm going to describe them to you as if I was on my hands. But what you're seeing is me on my forearms. And what I want you to do is sink into the pose, okay? Really feel how the pose feels in your body. Maybe experiment a little bit in shifting your alignment, really finding where you feel great in the body and being curious in what you feel. I'm going to tell you my intention of where we're targeting in the body, but you might not feel it there. As long as you feel a healthy sensation, sink into the pose. Okay, we're going to start in our strong standing posture of mountain pose towards the front of the mat. Feet pointed straight forward, hip distance apart. Feel into big toe mound, little toe mound, inner and outer side of the heel. We're going to find a neutral position in the hip. So just place the hands on either side of the pelvis and rock the pelvis back and forth a few times. Okay, you're going to go to the furthest extent that you have in each range, and then slowly narrowing the distance that you move and finding a middle ground, the neutral position in your hips. Core is slightly engaged, collarbones are wide, shoulders are relaxed, and then the neck is long. Bring the ears directly over the shoulders. Arms are relaxed to the sides of the body with the palms facing forward. As you're here, what I invite you to do is start to breathe through the nose as long as it's comfortable for you, and start to feel expansion through the front, the sides, and the back of the body. And on every exhale, release air slowly through the nose. So building that breath. Every inhale, see if you can open just a little bit more. Every exhale, see if you can lengthen just a little bit more. And as you do that, bring your awareness into the body. Move that awareness from either head to toe or toe to head. Be curious. Notice how your body feels at this moment. Don't expect how you will feel or think you should feel a certain way. Once again, be curious and just increase the awareness of the body. From our mountain pose, on your inhale, bring the arms up and out to the side and then overhead. Hinging at the hips, leading with the chest, keeping a strong core, long spine. Exhale, fold forward at the hips. Knees are bent enough, the upper body is super closer onto the thighs. The head hangs, the neck relaxes. Now our intent is to feel some length through the hamstrings, some length through the back. As we're here for about 3 more breaths, maybe you want to create some movement. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to stay in stillness. But trust intuition. Listen to the body. Then place hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up with the upper body. Make a 90-degree angle at the hips with the torso. Find length in the spine from tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Then on the next inhale, strong core, long spine. Let's come all the way up to standing, arms up, and then right away we're going to exhale, fold forward. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees enough. Your hands reach the ground. On your inhale, bring your left foot back towards the back of the mat. So we're coming to our first lunge. Your back knee can be up or you can drop it down. Front foot straight forward, knee directly over the ankle. Have the knee pointed straight forward. Come on to fingertips. Raise the chest and lengthen your spine. Now, set a foundation through your pelvis. So square the hips. Feel front hip come back hip come forward. I like to think of squeezing my feet towards each other. Now, once you've found that strength, inhale, rise up, arms up. So bring that upper body up. See if you can bring the torso directly over the hips. Okay, energize through the fingers, energize through the arms. Notice how you feel in this pose. Maybe lower the back knee. See if you can bring a little bit more engagement into the glutes on that right leg. And we're going to stay for 2 more breaths. Keep finding length from tailbone to the crown of the head. Stay with that 3-dimensional breath. Exhale, fold forward. Back foot meets front, forward fold. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, arms up. Right away, exhale, fold forward. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring right foot back towards back of the mat. So finding our strong lunging foundation once again. Remember, back knee can be up or down. When you're ready, inhale, rise up with the upper body, arms up. Find that strength through the pelvis. Maybe feel like you're scissoring the thighs towards each other. Torso over hips, arms are energized. Maybe you sink down, maybe you even rise up a little. Really notice how you feel in this pose and sink into it for about 3 more breaths. Bring your awareness and your attention back to your breath. Exhale, fold. Bring back foot to meet front, forward fold. So relax into your forward fold for about 3 breaths. Once again, sink into the pose. Really notice how the body feels. Hands on shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms up. Right away, let's exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring left foot back towards the back of the mat. Right away, bring the right to meet it. You're going to come into a plank position. I need to come down onto my forearms because currently I have a broken wrist. Okay, you want to make sure that the shoulders and the elbows are in one line. If you're on your palms, the elbows and the wrists are in one line. Fingers pointed straight forward and spread wide. Okay, you want the shoulders externally rotated, so you'll turn the elbow creases to face away from you. Find length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And then, if you're on your hands, you're going to keep the elbows tucked in towards the ribs. Remember, you can always bring the back knees down here. Keep those elbow creases pointed away from you. And then slowly, on your exhale, you're going to lower all the way down to the ground. Once you reach the ground, you'll bring your hands under your shoulders, elbows tucked in towards the ribs. Press the top of the feet down against the ground. Feel your quads engage and your knees lift. And then, on your inhale, you're going to bring your chest and chin up and forward to a cobra. Move slowly and bring awareness into the spine. Exhale, lower. Now, strong into those hands, tuck your toes back behind you. Exhale, just press back to a tabletop. Now, make sure fingers are spread wide and pointed straight forward. Externally rotate your shoulders. You're going to back your knees up a few inches, back behind the hips. Now, shoulders will come back behind elbows. Elbows will be behind wrists. Claw into the mat with your first knuckle, so press into those fingertips. Then, you're going to press with the hands up and back and press your hips up and back into a down dog, coming to an inverted V position. I'm going to do the same thing, but from my forearms. So my toes are tucked under, I press the ground away, I press my hips up and back in a diagonal direction. I come into that upside down V position. Now my priorities are having stability in the shoulders and length in the spine. So start with the knees bent. Make sure you feel that stability in the shoulders. And then feel the length in the spine, feeling that spine really lengthen from tailbone to crown of the head. Then maybe start to lengthen the legs. Okay, really notice how you're feeling in this pose for 3 more breaths. Build your foundation, build your alignment, build your breath. Then on the next inhale, come on up to tiptoes, bend your knees. And on your exhale, just slowly walk your feet forward towards your hands, coming into your forward fold. Place your hands on your shins. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down through center. Find that strong standing posture of mountain pose once again. Return back to your breath. Move through another body scan. Simply notice how the body's responded to your practice. Be curious. And let's take about 3 to 6 breaths here, just to bring that practice of mindfulness a little bit more to the forefront. When you notice your attention drift away, just bring it back to that feeling of breath. Remember, mindfulness isn't about clearing the mind or thinking about nothing. It's simply about returning. That is the end of that short practice for today. Congratulations in getting your yoga in for the day.